This is iPhone 7. The phone is not charging. Now watch to the end and see how I solve this problem. How I troubleshoot it and I solve this problem. Now this is my multimeter. I try to check the voltage from the charging port to the terminal battery connector. I discovered there is no any voltage. It's not bringing out any voltage. There's no any voltage reading 0.004. So it's not reading any. It's supposed to read 3.7. So it's not charging. But by the way, before that, I've already checked the charging flex. I've tested it from the charging port to the charging flex connector. I discovered there's no light entering the panel at all. There's no voltage entering the panel at all. So definitely I already know that is the charging flex. That is how I was able to know that is the charging flex. But imagine this is a new one. This is another new one. And I've already tested this new one. It's working perfectly well. So how can you be able to know either the problem is from the charging IC or the charging flex? The simple method is just for you to plug your charger and use your multimeter to check the output from the charging flex connector. Yes, from the charging point connector. Then if you're not getting any volts or low volts from that battery charging flex connector, you should know that the problem is from the charging flex. Or better still, you can also get spare charging flex to confirm it. You can also get a spare charging flex, you plug it in and you confirm it by testing it through from the battery connector. That one will be much more easier. So watch the process as I remove the old or the damaged charging flex. Okay, I'm trying to remove the gum from the antenna there. So what can cause this kind of problem? Number one, there can be dirty debris inside the charging connector, at the charging port. Let me use charging port. Inside the charging port. Two, there can be rusted parts even inside the charging port. I get it, or rusted parts. Three, there can be broken points or pin inside the charging charging ports. So anything can happen inside, or possible there might be tear from the flex, damage of any kind from the flex that will not allow the voltage to go through. Yes, or there can be burnt area in the charging flex. So although let's sit comfortable and watch how I remove the old one. It's a kind of complicated, but you just need to be smart and practicing to be used to it. Especially if you're not getting it, you might end up mixing up the whole screwdriver sets. The screw. But because this is not the first time I'm doing it, I've been doing it several times, so I already know where each of the screw are coming out, and I'm trying to arrange them so I will not forget also. So watch my step and learn. We learn from each other. Nobody's above the law. Nobody's island. We share the knowledge. Yes, this is my own method of removing the charging ports, charging flex, I mean to say. So there are a lot of screws that I need to lose. Yes, there are a lot of screws you need to lose, and as you are losing them, make sure you are keeping it where you can easily get them back to its place. Yes. So that is that, and you need to be very, very careful so that you not go and damage other components around. I always say that. Yes, I need to apply chemical. Either you apply petrol or you apply hydrogen peroxide. That is an alcohol. to soften the adhesive or the gum they use in gumming the charging flex from the company, to soften it so that it's more easier to remove. I'm always using alcohol, but at that moment I can't see my alcohol, so I have to use petrol. I don't like using petrol, but in this case I have to use petrol. But the most important or the most effective one is the alcohol, 100% alcohol. So I can't find it at of that time. That's why I was not able to use it. So watch how I managed to remove it. You see, I'm trying to apply force. If I should use the chemical, the hydrogen peroxide, that is the alcohol, it will come out easier than this. You see, it's so easy. Yes, that is the old one. And mind you, make sure you test the new one before you install it. At least you can test it from here, or you can test it even before you remove the old one. When you test it, you have to use your multimeter to check the battery connector if there is an output. If there's no output, then you start thinking of continue your troubleshooting, thinking of maybe the charging IC, either the Hydra IC or the Tigris IC or other components, or if there's an open circuit around. So this means installing the new charging flex. First of all, I always like to fix the connector first. See the way I'm doing it now, so that the work will be more easier. It will not be too long or too inside. I need to fix that point first, so that the rest of the parts will sit comfortable and I will not find it difficult to set it again. Those of you that are used to it, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're a newcomer, or you have never done this before, you want to learn it from me, first of all, make sure you connect this for all the iPhones. Make sure you connect it first. You see it? I make sure I connected it first so it to sit properly. Then I will start doing the rest of the settings and other things like that. So personally, I don't like removing those blue tape. Is it tape now, gum now? But in this case I have to remove it. But personally, I don't like removing it, so that it will be more easier for me to set it very well, so that it is comfortable. Because the moment you remove the blue gum, you discover that the flex will be gumming the floor even when you have not set it well. So I will advise, I will advise you should not remove the gum, the leather. But if you want to, it's optional. But in this case, I remove it. I just have to remove it. Maybe because of the video I want to do, but it's fine. Anyhow you want to do it, but make sure you set it well. So I'm trying to reinstall the screw. See, I know where all those screws are coming from, so I have to follow it gradually. And if you are finding it difficult to remember the screw, you can write the parts somewhere on the paper, and as you are removing it, be putting them on the paper and with their name tag on it, the name. Or you can easily you can easily sketch the charging flex in a white paper, and as you are losing the screw, you'll be putting it in the parts, so it will be very easier for you not to misplace the screw, so that you not go and damage other things or break the back. If you are using iPhone, if you are doing an iPhone 8 upward, you need to be very careful so that you not go and mistakenly damage the back glass, because too much pressure, when you misalign the screwdriver's screw, it might got where you are supposed to put short screw and you went and put long screw, you discover that it might bore and break the back glass. Out of experience, I'm telling you this. I've experienced it before. I mistakenly break iPhone 8 Plus back glass, and since then I've learned my lesson the hard way, not to always I have learned my lesson to be keeping those screws safe, and I should remember where I remove it from, or better still, get a sheet of paper and write the part down and you are putting the screw. So it's very easy. Or other means of doing it. So you need to be very careful. Yes, in that particular aspect, you need to be very careful so you not go and cut the mic. That is the mouthpiece. The moment you cut the mouthpiece, another work with that. You need to start getting another new one. So in that point, you need to be very, very careful to install that filter. That filter. So you're not going to damage or cut the mouthpiece there. So watch carefully, about to be careful. Yes. So if you are finding it difficult, or you are, although not that, okay, if you are finding it difficult to replace charging flex, please comment below so we can see how we can resolve that. Most engineers don't like to replace the charging flex of iPhone, maybe because of the complexity, but some of us enjoy doing it because of we have been practicing it, so it has become part of us. We have no choice than to do it. So if you have any question, you can ask from the comment section. Just type your question there and I'll be available to answer you. So this is me replacing the screw back. So I managed to replace the whole charging flex without missing any nuts. All the screw I managed to put all the screw inside. So if you're not opportune to put the screw, but make sure that you put the screw in some important place, most especially the vibrator. Make sure you tie the screw very on that vibrator, that taptic. Make sure you put the vibrator and you tie it down. If you not tie the taptic down very well, you will discover that anytime there's a vibration, the phone will be vibrating anyhow, and they're giving a bad sound vibration system. You need to tie that vibrator very well and the speaker very well to avoid any kind of shaking sound. And also you need to tie the charging ports, that white surface, that white part there, so that it will not be removing the charging port. The charging port charging port hole there will not be shaking. So watch how I do it gradually. I'm trying to install it back. So this is a critical point you need to also take note. Make sure you connect the antenna wire very well. Make sure you connect it. If you have a broken or a damaged antenna wire, make sure you replace it or you jump it with jumping wire. If not, the network will not be sharp. You'll be having low network service, you'll be having no service. So make sure you connect the antenna wire. Make sure you connect it. So take your time and connect it well. Make sure you connect. If in case process of fixing it and the wire cuts, please make sure you jump it, because if you not jump it, the customer will be having a failed service when he reach some place that there's not much service. So that is antenna, it work. So let's test it now and confirm our work. So I need to use multimeter to confirm it if my work is done. So I need to put it on the red. Yeah, 3.5. Watch it carefully. 3.6. So this is a work done. It's fine now. Well installed. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more information. Thank you. I love you so much. Please give me a like if you have already subscribed, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and get more information. Click the bell button and get more notification as I drop another video. Thank you. Love you.